broadcasting from Fintis, Kuwait, celebrating 500 videos and more. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. LTL, educational news. Now, I went back to the war in Afghanistan and why and how it got started and why we had to take care of business. And going back to the Al-Qaeda group, and they believe it was founded by Abdullah Yusuf Salim, which the backing, I do believe, the financial advisor, and he's a mentor as well, because he mentored Abdullah Yusuf Salim, which is Osama bin Laden. Of course. Now, of course, they needed the training facility. And this is where I addressed this one viewer, W. Phillips, 1918. Of course, what happened was they needed a place to train. During the time they have during the war in Afghanistan with the Soviet Union, they was training over there. Of course. They couldn't train in Yemen. They couldn't train in Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia, for one thing, is U.S. allies. Yemen, they wouldn't allow that because Saudi will inform the United States. So they had to have a place where they could do their training, and Afghanistan is a perfect spot because that area, that whole country is barren. You don't see no cities. You see maybe small little towns. It's not as like the towns you may see in Saudi. You will see a town, you see buildings put up. Theirs was like really of ancient, very ancient. So you got a big barren land. So what can they do? Do some trading there. Of course. Yes, W. Phillips, 1918. During the CIA, some of them got converted into there. Yes. Yes, they failed. SBI failed, yes. But what happened was the Al-Qaeda group, which was the terrorist group, was able to accomplish what they needed to accomplish. From the boat that hit the ship in Yemen to the World Trade Tower. Now, just think of this, W. Phillips, 1918. What happened if, let's say, going back to rebellion and terrorism, that you have a son or daughter and you in that environment where gangs was involved and they're in that area and they do an initiation. Let's say they wanted to pick on your son or your daughter. If they don't come and join them, they get hurt. Or let's say they somehow they do join the gang, they have to compete with another gang. That means maybe drugs be involved, guns be involved. You never know what happened. But when that happened, and let's say, and God forbid, one of them die doing that, you would either ask the police to go get them, make sure there's justice to be, that justice be prevailed. It's just like, let's say somebody from a different country put a hit on somebody let's say in the States, and they did it, and they find out they're in a different country, who will you have to go out there and get them? It wouldn't be Jason Bourne and the Jason Bourne Supremacy, the movie. You might have to have CIA or the FBI to do an investigation, go out there. Even in South America, that can happen. With somebody from South America come up to America, and it happens. Put a hit on somebody, and then go back down there. That can happen. In this case, Osama bin Laden supplied Sheikh Mohammed. You know Sheikh Mohammed wasn't the real leader of it, because when they captured him, he was in Europe somewhere. The man seemed like he rolled out of bed. He looks all sloppy. A real leader would be real decent, and he's really thinking 24/7. So in this case, America, and at that time, George W. Bush should have finished the job in Afghanistan. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can bring the boys home, lick your wounds, and always be a pushover by bullies who attack your wealth and everything else. Can have gangs go around, beat up, let's say you have a business or a store, tear up your store and everything. And you just say, oh, that's okay, I'll take it like it is. So just remember, and I'm addressing this viewers and then others, that what they're doing in Afghanistan, they needed to police the area and find Osama bin Laden. They need to take care of business. And I'll be back. This time I'm going to have a conspiracy theory on that. On the LTL. Educational News.